Jeff Fischel here on the ACC Digital Network. It's the ACC Night of Legends. I'm joined by the Duke legend, Wes Chesson. All right, Wes, let's go back to the day. Give me some of your fond memories from your days at Duke.
Well, we had some great days there, and probably the most fond memories I have with the guys I played with. Guys like Leo Hart, Ernie Jackson, Steve Jones, great players, and still great friends of mine. So probably the thing I take away from those days more than anything are the great friendships. And the one play that everybody remembers, the easiest touchdown I ever scored, but the only one anybody remembers, was a shoestring play where we beat Carolina by 3 points because of that play my junior season.
Any win over Carolina is big, but when you're the hero, you got to walk around with that for a few years. Make it sound bigger.
Well, that was a big because that was the only time we beat them while I was at Duke. And the next year we went over, and Don McCauley went wild and gained 250 yards and 5 touchdowns. So I'm glad we were able to utilize the shoestring play the year before and at least get one win in Chapel Hill.
You had a way of doing that to a lot of teams, that's for sure. Hey, all right, so now here we are, Night of Legends. You're an ACC legend. How's that feel?
I'm flabbergasted, to be quite honest with you. It's been a thrill to be around guys like Floyd Little, Boomer Esiason, who you were just speaking with. Just so many great players, and I'm honored. It's great to have my family here, my grandkids especially. It's good to see them. The old granddad's not too bad after all.
Now, you've still been connected with Duke all this year, so Duke must have a special place in your heart.
It really does. I've had the privilege of working with Bob Harris on the radio broadcast of Duke football for 33 years. And it has been one of the real joys in my life, getting to know Bob and learning from Bob. Bob does a tremendous job, and the thing I learned most from Bob is that everything we do in a broadcast is about the players. It's not about me and Bob, it's not about the coach, it's not even about Duke University, it's about the players. And I'm thrilled, especially this year, to see players on our team have the success that they've had because they have worked hard and they've been through some tough years to get to where they will be tomorrow night.
I know it's about the players, but there's got to be somewhere deep inside where this has got to feel special to you as well, seeing what this team is doing.
Well, I like Coach Cutcliffe, and as a Duke alumnus, I'm particularly pleased and proud of what he has done, the way he's done it, and not only winning this year, but if you watch the progress that he has made with the Duke football program over the past 6 years, this is not a flash-in-the-pan situation. We are building, and he is building, an outstanding competitive football program that's going to be among the top teams in the ACC year in and year out.
Now, you represented Duke all these years, going when they were 0-11, 0-11, 1-10. Did you ever think you'd be here the eve before the ACC Championship game, seeing Duke playing it?
I didn't believe it midway this year. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, the time that we got, so maybe we've got a chance is going up to Blacksburg and beating Virginia Tech. Winning that game, I think, convinced everybody, look, we've got a chance in the next games that we have on our schedule. If we win out, our destiny's in our hands. We can beat Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. We had Miami coming up. We had Carolina, all good football programs with good players. But we can play with anybody, and Coach Cutcliffe has instilled that kind of confidence, and he has this team and these players believing that if they can hang in there, they're in better shape, they're stronger. At the end of a game, they will be in better shape and stronger than their opponent and have a chance of winning.
It's been a phenomenal season for Duke, and it's a phenomenal night for Wes Chesson, an ACC legend. You're watching the ACC Digital Network.